Born in the turbulent 19th century, Nietzsche was a philosopher who dared to challenge conventional wisdom and societal norms. In philosophy, few concepts have stirred as much debate, curiosity, and controversy as his idea of the Übermensch, or the Superman. But what exactly is the Übermensch, and why does it continue to captivate the imagination of thinkers, scholars, and lay people alike? To understand Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch, we must first delve into the context in which it emerged. Nietzsche lived during a period of profound societal upheaval, where traditional values and beliefs were being increasingly called into question. The Enlightenment had ushered in an era of rationality and skepticism, challenging the authority of religion and monarchy. Disillusioned by the prevailing morality of his time, Nietzsche sought to transcend conventional morality's constraints and forge a new path for humanity. For Nietzsche, the Übermensch represented the pinnacle of human potential, a being who transcends the limitations of conventional morality and embraces the full spectrum of human experience. An individual who rises above the limitations of herd mentality, embraces the inherent chaos and uncertainty of existence, and creates his or her own values in the absence of divine or objective truths. Nietzsche famously declared, "God is dead," signaling the demise of traditional religious beliefs and the moral framework they provided. In the absence of God, Nietzsche saw an opportunity for humanity to embrace its own inherent creative power and forge new meanings and purposes for existence. But the concept of the Übermensch is not without its critics. Nietzsche's ideas have often been misinterpreted and distorted, leading to accusations of nihilism and moral relativism. Some have argued that the Übermensch represents a dangerous form of individualism, detached from any sense of communal responsibility or ethical duty. Indeed, Nietzsche himself acknowledged the dangers inherent in his philosophy. He recognized that the path to becoming an Übermensch was a dangerous crossing and a tightrope walk between greatness and folly, and required a willingness to confront the darkest aspects of human nature. As he famously wrote, "He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster." For Nietzsche, the Übermensch is not a fixed ideal to be attained, but rather a dynamic process of self-transformation and self-creation. In other words, the Übermensch is not a destination but a journey, a relentless pursuit of self-mastery, self-discovery, and self-expression. It is a call to embrace the challenges of existence with courage, creativity, and authenticity, rather than succumbing to the dictates of tradition or conformity. But what relevance does Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch hold for us today, in an age characterized by technological advancement, globalization, and cultural pluralism? In many ways, the challenges and opportunities facing humanity in this century reflect those of Nietzsche's era. As we struggle with change and the erosion of traditional structures and values, the question of how to live a meaningful and fulfilling life becomes ever more pressing. In a world marked by increasing complexity and interconnectedness, the concept of the Übermensch offers a provocative lens through which to examine our assumptions, values, and aspirations. In embracing freedom and responsibility, we are challenged to confront the world of uncertainty with courage, creativity, and resilience. Moreover, Nietzsche's emphasis on individual autonomy and self-empowerment resonates with contemporary movements towards self-actualization, personal development, and empowerment. From psychology to entrepreneurship, the idea of realizing one's full potential and living authentically has become a guiding principle for many. But perhaps the most compelling aspect of Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch is its inherent ambiguity and openness to interpretation. Unlike other philosophical systems that seek to impose a rigid set of doctrines or principles, Nietzsche's philosophy is fluid and dynamic, inviting us to continually question and re-evaluate our assumptions about the nature of reality. Ultimately, the concept of the Übermensch challenges us to confront the fundamental question of what it means to be human in an age of uncertainty and flux. It invites us to go beyond the limitations of our conditioning and embrace the full breadth of our potential as creative, autonomous beings. In conclusion, the concept of the Übermensch is a reminder of our capacity for greatness and our potential to overcome the limitations of humanity. Whether we choose to embrace the path of the Übermensch or not, one thing remains clear. The quest for self-transcendence is a fundamental aspect of our experience, and Nietzsche's philosophy offers us a roadmap for navigating the complexities of existence. So, let's embrace the challenge of becoming who we truly are, the dancing stars amidst the chaos of the cosmos.